And welcome back. So we're out and adventuring. I actually just found this bed and it was becoming nighttime, so I slept. So pretty much, I just wanted to go out and adventure and just kind of see what changed in the world. I wasn't planning on bringing you guys back, but as you can see, we found some villagers and a bunch of other stuff. Here, what do we got? Jump boost 2 potion for emeralds. Weakness potion for emeralds. Night vision potion for emeralds. Interesting. You guys have a fire and a cauldron. Interesting. Do a cauldron there. And whole stuff. So, this is where things become problematic. Do I need a music disc? What? Interesting. DU plating, we're gonna keep that. Raw chicken, yeah, definitely. Food. Peace out, polished andesite. Do we need the saddle? What are the uses on a saddle? Featherfall. Oh, so you can give your horse these things, huh? That's actually kind of legit. We could later use it. I'm sure we'll come back to this. Oh, that's pretty cool too. Just a basic butcher, or a leather worker. Okay. Don't really care for that. Marshmallow, nuclear craft, not yet eaten. What does it taste like? I'm gonna leave it here. It's not that great. Don't have a music box yet, so no way, no way. Holy cow, this is lucrative. Suck. Okay, yeah, I want the gold ore, so industrial hemp seeds, we don't need those. Yep. Cobweb, why don't you go with those cobwebs? Sort this. I don't need a pressure plate. Okay, cool. And I have oak bars on me already. Cool. Those will be nice for later. I don't think I need a cauldron for anything. How about hay bales? Because hay bales... Show the string out for a second. Yeah. We don't need a white tulip. Alright, so cool. Yeah, also tons of wool and stuff like that. There's also another one of these over here. So what I'm gonna do... Oh, this is sick. Oh, this looks so cool. Still magical forest. Lavender fields. And then you got like this thing over here, which I don't know what this is. And I don't know what any of this is. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this mod pack has really been... Ooh, a Frisian ew. This mod pack has really been surprising me. There's a lot of really cool things about it to kind of just check out. I guess we're going to raid this one to... engineer. What you got to say? Brought coal coke. Engineer's hammer. That's pretty cheap, honestly. If you had something cheap to trade with him, like paper trade or something like that, that'd be pretty cool. Yeah, as you can see, I've been collecting a lot of these bushes. We're gonna take them home and set them up. Another engineer, but this time an electrician. Oh, LV wire coils. That actually seems super sweet. Yep, furnaces, you're expensive. Yeah, chest and all of your stuff, you're coming with me. As you can see, I made a mattock. I wanted a better way to... I don't have a backpack. I really need to make a backpack or some sort of thing along those lines. I don't need a sapling. Also don't really care about that. Magic beans. Yeah, we'll probably want to get on that level. Crafting table, honestly, really don't care about that much. I care about chests. Chests are expensive. What don't I care about, though? I guess I can throw out wood. Actually, no. Screw that. Andesite gets to be the thing that goes away. What is this? A drill core from Actually Additions. Okay, cool. More hay? More hay. Don't care. Give me the hay. Give me the ores. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Give me that. Okay. So we are just going to have to go ahead and bookmark this cool villager stuff. Save. Cool. I don't care. Okay. Yeah, as you can see, we started out right here, I believe. And I've just kind of been meandering. The goal was to actually go check this out and see if I can mine that yet. Funny enough, you know, never got there because I got sidetracked. So, and I don't have time for you. So one of the things that we're going to have to get into this episode is definitely machinery of sorts. Another oxidazy ring. Okay. Ow. And we also need to upgrade our items and our armor, and there's just so much to do. And I feel like it's pretty good right now. Like, we're at a good spot where everything's pretty much in reach currently. It's just a matter of doing things, which doesn't always seem to end up that way. You know, you kind of get into a mod pack and you're like, gosh, I gotta grind and I gotta grind and I gotta grind. And yeah, there's a lot of grinding that I've done for this. But in all reality, I've been enjoying it a lot. Also, yeah, we have these pixie houses, which is really cool. There was pixies just floating around here a little bit ago when I walked through here. It was super cool. Let's just go while we're here. We're gonna go over to this meteor site and just see what is the mining level of skystone. Osmium. I have that. I'm not going to do this though because I'm going to want some skystone and some of this other stuff around here, and unfortunately we just don't have the inventory space. So I'm going to go back to the house and I'll bring you guys back. And welcome back. So I can't remember if I showed this to you guys, but I was going through the quest book a little bit and I completed the Thaumcraft task over here in Gates because I was checking out and I'm like, okay, so industrial craft is available to us now, forestry is available to us now, immersive engineering is available to us now. I really want to get here, so I feel like this is my first jump that I want to make. But industrial craft is also pretty good because it can head us towards applied energistics, which is super, super important in this mod pack because things are expensive. Storage is expensive. I mean, we did get a couple of new chests, which we'll put there, and I can't put you there because you're not a trap chest and this isn't 1.13. You know what? This is a really good time to start expanding our basement. So yeah, I've done a lot off camera. I've been playing for quite a bit now. I made this a 3x3 with stairs because I hate jumping up and down the whole way. Been doing some work down there. Cleaning things up also. As you can see, I just kind of tried to box things off a little bit. So that way we can stay a little bit better organized. We've got, nighttime. I'll show you outside in a second. As you can see, yeah, achievement diamonds. That's always exciting. Okay, maybe not sleep yet. So diamonds is always exciting, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I've just been doing a lot of mining off camera. I've gotten tons of resources here, tons of stuff from clearing everything out. Got flexed infused leggings. Got to fill this chest up here with all sorts of stuff here soon. Let's just empty our inventory a little bit just to make this a little bit nicer. While we're out there, we'll put those down. I kind of don't want to lose those. And then I made some storage drawers because I noticed we were getting tons and tons of saplings and wood. And yeah, so yeah, I got red velvet cake from claiming that Thaumcraft gate. And then let's just do another row of these, I guess. And this is how I end up with tons of beans and stuff. It's just from breaking grass blocks because, and let's just pick our berries. I've started a little farm. So when we look at our food, right, 100% fruit, we're covered. Dairy, because we've been eating some cake. Otherwise, we're pretty lacking, and I don't want to let those get too low. Oh, you want to go, man? Come on. Bring it. Armor 22. Holy cow, it's so much armor. I'm using so much durability on this thing that I'm holding. You have like no durability left on these things. That's cool. Okay, anyways. But it has feather falling, so that's always nice. Yeah, I made this little farm over here because I want to start eating some grain as well. Been harvesting tons of trees. They were over here. I just kind of wanted to clean it up. I took away some blocks around the lake so we have a little more room. And yeah, just kind of trying to stay busy between episodes so that way when we are recording episodes, it's not just me randomly rambling like it currently is. So yeah, back to my random ramblings. So this episode, I really want to focus on getting into more red velvet cake there. I really want to focus on starting to get into machinery. I think it's super important to keep going, to have that kind of stuff. And because, you know, I'm constantly repairing this, I did swap this out for a stone pickaxe head. I put some redstone on it. I really want to put some lapis on it or make a separate one with lapis, but this still has 4 modifiers remaining. Probably just put lapis on this one because I don't think we're going to be ready to do like a silky jewel or something along those lines. Like, what is a silky jewel going to cost us? Silk cloth, which is the normal recipe. Okay, that's not terrible except for this guy. So yeah, getting an emerald is gonna be the pain. You know what? We did get a magic bean. I wonder if this is like magic beans and other mod packs. We're gonna go find out. Not that close to our base. Do I have to like hoe the ground? I did. Okay. JK lol. Maybe we will actually plant it with our other stuff. I'm gonna let it do its thing. So yeah. Apparently, I was thinking it was like the beanstalks. I don't remember which mod pack that was, but there was like a beanstalk that grew, and then like when you walked up it, you went to a new dimension and stuff. It was pretty cool. Yeah. So we've got tons of stuff. Wheat actually can go up here. That's going to be a lot of wheat, so I'm not about to do that yet. But I do have this wooden frame, right, from Backpack. And this tan leather that we got right out of the gate. So let's take a look at a backpack real quick. So we can do a small backpack with an iron frame and some tan leather. Well, we have the tan leather, but how do we make the iron frame? So this would just be, how do we make a big backpack? Because these are just telling me to change. Okay, so small backpack. Cool. Big brown. I don't see how you necessarily upgrade it. Oh, here we go. So middle backpack requires a bottom backpack piece and a top backpack piece. A big backpack requires a top, a middle, and a bottom. Okay, how to make a bottom? So we can just use any leather plus any frame. We'll make a bottom. Okay, also we can use rabbit hide. That's pretty nifty. So I only have the 8 tanned leather, and I'm not certain that I really want to get rid of the tan leather. Can't tear that down really anyway right now, can I? I mean, do we have any animals around that would give us some good amounts of leather? I'm gonna go on a search for leather or figuring out something along those lines, and I'll be back. Welcome back. So a lot has changed. It's been almost a day because some things happened over there. About 200 blocks. I found a dragon's nest, I think is what it is. There's a dragon right next to it. There's a lot of gold and treasures and stuff. And so I was checking it out, and I found plutonium. And I picked it up, and I didn't realize it. And I was trying to figure out what was killing me. I ended up going into creative, picking up my stuff, and seeing what was happening. It was radiation. I just dumped off all my stuff, let it despawn. I'm just going to claim that it just died. And so I have been rebuilding tools, made a sword now since we don't have the hammer anymore. And I've been doing a lot of resource gathering. So we've got quite a bit of stuff, 16 stacks of wood, quite a bit of saplings. As you can see, a lot of everything, which is good because we have some plans, right? So, I wanted to get leather so we can make a backpack finally. So I ended up building a cow pen and a sheep pen. Yeah, that's nice. And then been collecting a lot more wildberry bushes. So I should actually go through and pick all these. Also, I have some torch spam going on around here because I'll like pick them up with my torch, and then when I miss a block or whatever, and it'll place a torch down and stuff. So that's always fun, right? Anyways, so we have a couple of big things that I would like to do, and I've been prepping. So if we take a look at the quest book, number 1. So as you can see, I was here checking it out. Basic machine casing. That's going to be an important one to get into industrial craft, because I feel like we should probably get moving there. It's going to take us a little while probably to get into mechanism to get ore doubling, but I think we should be able to get there with industrial craft as well, with the macerator and the smelter. So we're going to kind of start into these 2 areas. So to get in this one, we need coke brick. Well, funny enough, I've got everything we need to make coke brick. So if we look up coke brick, we need brick, which I've made. We need porcelain clay, which I've been getting a lot of bones and stuff from killing skeletons, and I've been doing a little bit of exploration around and stuff too. And I think from the villager place we found some more bones too. So we've got quite a few bones. So that makes the porcelain clay. And so, yeah, we can go ahead and make these. So should have 36. And so we do that. Let's just shift click this in and bam. So that should complete the quest. So we go into the quest, boom, 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 item reward. Wow, we get all of this stuff. Cool. That's super sick. So to put this up, we're gonna need to build an engineer's hammer, which is 2 sticks, 2 iron, and a string. And I was thinking here we're gonna have to make plates, so that way we could actually make a plate cast for the smeltery. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and come over here, put that away. We'll get back to that here in just 1 second. So I'm gonna waste one of these plates. Yeah, it's a bummer, but it's for the greater good here for sure. So yeah, we lost our plate, but we now have a plate cast, which we don't really want to use at the moment. But how many we got in here? We got 2 blocks in here. So we need to keep smelting stuff up. All right. So the other thing that I really want to do is to make a time in the bottle. So I've been watching Direwolf's playthrough of this, and man, is this item sweet. And you know, we have to spend a few diamonds and stuff now, but we've got quite a bit there. I have a bunch that I haven't mined yet because I just got on this new pick, which you can tell it's new. If we actually throw it in here, it doesn't give all the details. Anyways, so that last pick that we had, I ended up putting a copper handle on and an iron binding. But this one, when I rebuilt it, I ended up actually going with an iron handle and a copper binding. So we still get the well-established trait, free bonus XP, yay. And then I threw a diamond on here, and I threw a bunch of redstone, and I've thrown a bunch of lapis on there. As you can see, we're maxed out on lapis, and I believe we're maxed out on redstone. So as far as it goes, I mean, we honestly have a pretty decent pick now. And the beauty of it is, if we want to repair it, which we don't right now, but if we do, it's still just stone sharpening kits. Well, I guess I wasted a stone. It's 2 cobblestone. It's really not the end of the world. But anyways, so those should be smelted down. Yep. Okay. So we want the large plate cast, which I made this by putting stone into here as a large plate to make a cast, because we do have quite a bit of aluminum brass. Well, actually we're down to just 1 ingot now, but we've been able to make a lot of casts, which is super nice. So I'm gonna put the iron on the bottom and just start pouring it out. And by the time we've poured out all of these and they've hardened, this will be done. So we'll be able to get all 4 of those, because the basic machine casing requires large iron plates until we can get into something that can actually produce us dense plates, which is actually more expensive. This only, well, no, it's 9 and 9. So there is that. So it's really not that much expensive, but it'd be nice if we could just do the tin plates, because it's kind of nice to be able to use the tin or another material instead. So while that's doing that and pouring and casting, I'm going to go ahead and grab, since we do have that plate cast now, I'm going to grab another 4 aluminum, because we do need aluminum plates in the corner, which now we can pour them out onto the plate cast. So I'm going to grab this, throw it in my inventory. Bam, bam. Let this get smelting. Aluminum just goes so friggin' fast. It's crazy. Anyways, so the time in the bottle. See, Space Cadet. It really doesn't change. You know, I blame it on a time, but it really doesn't make a whole lot of difference. So if I go time in a bottle, here it is. So we need a clock, which I have the stuff for, and then all of this. So the cool thing about this is that it pretty much is just going to start. I believe it'll even do it up here. So I'm just going to keep this in my inventory, and as long as I have it active, the more time that gets built up in my time in a bottle. As my time gets built up in the time in the bottle, I can then use it on things like machines and other stuff to essentially fast forward their time. So it's sunset. I'm going to go ahead and take a sleep. All right, perfect. So pour out this last cast. Wait, large iron? You don't have enough. Because I messed up. Thought it was 9, but it was actually 8 per. That's 4. Okay. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna grab 4 more iron ore. I have to switch up that config, the tweak there, so I can mouse wheel the way that I want to, and let this smelt up, and we'll do that. But anyways, so while that's going, I have some stuff over here as well. So when I left you guys, I was gonna basically get some leather producing stuff going, and that's what I've kind of been doing with the cows. I've been trying to like breed them up. I started out with like 4 or 5 of them over here, and now we have a bunch. So I'm gonna do that. Also, I noticed, I don't know if this is a bug or what, but I can totally jump onto this. So I don't know if we just have like 1.5 step turned on, because like for instance this I can jump on, cool, right? 2 blocks, nope, can't get there. So I don't know what is allowing us to jump the 1.5 steps, but we can get up on top of fences. I don't hate it. So anyways, we're gonna breed these guys up. Oh no, good thing I heard that. Okay, and then we're gonna get some leather. How many leather we got? 9 leather. Okay. I think, well, that'll be fine for now. This is melted down. I'm gonna pour this on top. All right, yeah. So it was actually 8 to make the large plates, which is actually more efficient than the dense iron plates, which I don't have that up anymore. But anyways, so yeah, these large iron plates. Now the downfall is it does use iron as compared to using tin or something else. So I'm gonna grab that cast out of there. I'm gonna put the plate cast in, and I'm gonna go ahead and move that aluminum to the bottom. Aluminum plate, aluminum plate, aluminum plate, and aluminum plate. All right, so we got that. So this is pretty simple. Just these 4 plates in the corners and the dense plates. Other than that, and bam, basic machine casing. Very cool. So we got that, and bam, we have now completed the industrial craft gate as well, which if we take a look over here, 64 rubber can get that pretty easy. That's not terribly hard. 32 iron ore. Wow, that is pretty nice. Not hurting right now on iron because overclocker upgrades. Oh my goodness. So if we take a look, so we made the time in the bottle. Overclocker upgrades. They're pretty spendy. They require like electronic circuits or basic control circuits, plus a bunch of tin plates, plus that alone is pretty spendy. And then IC2 coolant, which to do this, I mean, even if you have distilled water, dang it, even if you have distilled water, it still requires a lapis plus distilled water and a fluid solid canning machine, which we can definitely not get to right now. So we're going to go ahead and choose the overclocker upgrades, and it's all bugged out. So we go out and back in and claim and done. All right. So now we can get into immersive engineering. This one, checkbox task. We should have paid attention because now we have 2 hammers. Gonna go top loot chest, back in, because we had all the coke brick made. Cool beans. LV energy, cool. Alloy kiln, this will be nice very soon. And we'll have to get into the blast furnace very soon, so we can start getting into steel production, so then we can keep going down this pathway. And realistically, this is probably going to be our early energy source. So boom, we got it. Let's open it up. A chem thrower turret. Okay, that we're not touching right now. It gave us 2 of them. Okay. So anyways, we have accomplished quite a bit this episode, and before we go, I do want to grab this stuff, because if we do take a look, I really want some slime boots. So to do that, we need some congealed slime blocks. We need 2 of them, which is just nice and cheap, just 4. And we need wool, which we have, and then we need leather boots. We can make 1 pair of those. And whammy, we have slime boots. So the real nice thing about slime boots is if, for instance, I decide to pillar up. Should have used something other than dirt, because now this is going to be hard to take down, but we can jump down and not feel bad. So that is fine. I'm going to actually pillar up with cobblestone this time, because I'm going to tear this down with vein miner. But before that, we got to tear down the dirt around it. So yeah, made huge progress, even though we died. But I mean, man, we are sitting pretty good. We're about ready to get into some machines. And yeah, I mean, we've got a lot going on right now. You know, we got the cows. I also have the sheep over here. I don't know if I mentioned that, but yeah, we have the sheep, so I can always shear that for wool whenever we need it. I've got the berries over here, which I've been trying to really kind of split up my diet. Man, veggies and protein are really dropping off, but we got the wheat over here that I'm trying to grow up. I also have hemp, which we're probably going to pause on because it's not that important anymore. It's nice to be able to make string whenever we want to, but, you know, I probably have quite a bit of hemp already, so I don't know if it's necessary. Yeah, we just have a ton of stuff right now, which is a problem that we're going to have to solve in the next episode. Yeah, there's a mana steel plate. I look all like strong and hulked out, like defined, you know, but we've got a bunch of stuff done this episode, and we have a lot more to keep on going. We're very, very early game right now. It's just gonna be, you know, grind off camera and bring you guys back in for the fun part. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like. If you didn't, well, there is a dislike button. But otherwise, subscribe to stay informed on when I go live with the next episode. And I'll see you next time. Bye.